Good day everyone, welcome to our first tutorial sections. I'm Kong Kayan and my partners is Wunjayi. Today we will be presenting on the topics of exceptions on pleadings. As a general rule, material facts must be pleaded, and there are two reasonings here. First is to prevent the defendant from taken by surprise, and second, to inform the defendant what he have to meet before and at the trial. For example, if the defendant wishes to defend against the plaintiff's actions, he may plead the statutes of limitations either under the Limitation Act 1953 or under the Public Authorities Protections Act 1948. Consequence on failure to plead can be seen in the case of Chatterbank and Yong Chan. In this case, only allegations of libel was stated in the pleadings, but the court had granted damages for breach of contract. It was held that since the trial judge had decided on the issue not pleaded, judgment for the grants of damages was set aside. Every general rule has its exceptions. There are 4 exceptions on pleadings. First, illegality. Second, lack of jurisdiction. Third, point not pleaded but presented and developed without objections. And fourth, the Wisma Punca Emas exception. The first exception is illegality. This exception is in line with two maxims in pari delito posio ex conditio possidentis and ex tubae quosa non orito actio, which collectively means that illegality may not be specially pleaded as stated in Scott and Brown Doran McNabb. Where the contract is on its face illegal, such contract is unenforceable even though illegality is not pleaded. This can be seen in the case of Waiheke Mining Co. Limited, where the plaintiff company was claiming the repayment of interest, but such transaction was in contravention of the company's Articles of Association and the company's ordinance. Plaintiff right was denied on the grounds of illegality. What if the contract is not on its face illegal? There are 3 propositions stated in the case of Eder and Ombach. First, if there is evidence of irrelevant circumstances tending to prove illegality, such evidence is inadmissible unless the state circumstances are pleaded. Second, when unpleaded facts taken together showing an illegal object, the court should not take them in effect except all relevant circumstances are put before it. Third, when all relevant facts are put before the court and illegality is apparent from the contract, such contract is unenforceable even though the facts are not pleaded. The 3 propositions are illustrated in the case of 7C Supply Co. and Raju. In this case, the essential evidence to prove illegality was missing, as the issue on whether the plaintiff was a moneylender remained disputed. It was held that since all relevant circumstances relating to illegality were not placed before the court, plaintiff's right was not defeated by illegality.